That was pretty much it. She always does this. This is why she goes first because she takes everything from me, and then I'm left with nothing, and I look a little ridiculous. And then I have to say it was for my paycheck. I got to say it was just for, which
Yeah.
it was. We definitely know it wasn't in this.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Russ Milheim from The Direct. Thank you both for talking to me today about the movie.
Hey,
Hi.
Russ.
Congratulations on the film. Sure, it was a lot of fun to film as well. Sure looked like it.
It was. It was a crazy experience, and we did it all in a very quick amount of time. We didn't have that much time,
Yeah.
but everybody showed up. Thank God.
My first question for both of you guys is a character in this film at one point asks, "Are you John Wick?" Which I think is a perfectly valid comparison, especially for audiences to make, because the film is about a man who wants to get out of the business, which leads to some crazy action sequences and consequences. How would you both say that this is both similar yet different to those films? Who
Well,
wants to go first?
I'll just go real quick. I'll just go real quick, Kev.
You go. No, no, please don't go quick. Take your
Um,
time.
I think that yeah, there's a like there are similarities to be found and comparisons to be drawn. I do think that this film is more comedic and and a little maybe warmer. It at its core, it's about family and about, two parents that are really trying to pull their kids and themselves into a better life. And I just think it's got a lot of heart. So yeah, I guess that's how I would say it's different.
That was pretty much it. She always does this. This is why she goes first because she takes everything from me, and then I'm left with nothing, and I look a little ridiculous. And then I have to say it was for my paycheck. I got to say it was just for, which it
Yeah.
was. We definitely know it wasn't in this. Um, no, I agree. I think it's really that, it's obviously a wink to, John Wick and those type of movies. But it is the element of family life, and it's almost has like a sitcom quality to some of the family life and raising the kids, and then you're going into this crazy mob world as well. So yeah, that's what it really was, I think.
Now, Christina, Alice is an extremely supportive, person in Ray's life. Who is a hitman, Ray is. What is the secret to their relationship, and what do you think makes Alice so receptive to her husband's line of work?
I think they genuinely love each other. And they are honest with each other. Yes, they lie to the children, but they're not lying to each other really. And um, and I think that they both just really trust and believe and know that the other is a good person. So, you know, it's they have a good relationship.
Kevin, Ray is he's done with his job. In fact, he's never really liked it. Can you further paint a picture for audiences of Ray's mindset as this movie starts and how that's going to evolve as the story unfolds?
Well, I think, I mean, he provided a service for his family and for the community, and done it long enough that he can see the end line, that it's just not going to make ends meet. Like that's, retirement from the police force is not going to do it as this world moves, and people need more, and we've got to, you want to do the best for your kids. Um, I just feel like there's just no way it's going to happen that way. I can kind of see the end, and I have to take on different means to do this, and um, you know, we do it together. She knows about it, and we try to keep it from the kids, yes, which again may be wrong, but it's also, we always hide little things from the kids until they're able to deal with it, and that's what we do in this. It's really it's our maybe warped, maybe not, but our way of trying to provide the best for our family, and we may not pick the best means to do it, but we do it together. And the real goal is, again, this diner too that has been a dream of of ours, really. So we're trying to get to these goals in this family way, and just about how we go about it is a little different than.
Now, Christina, I have a off-topic question that I want to throw in here real quick. Yellowjackets was excitedly renewed for season four. I was just curious, can you tease, when do you get to jump back into that world and start filming? When is that gonna start going?
I don't think we're going to start filming until January.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it was only 4 weeks ago, maybe a month
It
ago
was
that
pretty recently, yeah.
yeah. And so I don't think the room has started yet. And
Where are you filming that?
well, we have been filming in Vancouver. I haven't received word that we'll be changing. It's this, so I assume it's Vancouver.
Well, I look forward to that. That's very exciting. Now, jumping back to this movie, I have a fun question for you both. Kind of thematic with how Ray is fed up with his job. He just doesn't love it. What is a job that you guys have both have had outside of acting that you previously really hated and really with a passion, yet you needed to get it done anyways, if there is one.
Christine?
Maybe you've loved every
Oh,
job.
I've got a few of them.
You go, go, go.
I've done everything. I when I was first looking for, work I mean, this is going back. I was a house painter with a buddy of mine, only because he was doing it and he had it set it up, and I needed something to do for the summer. So we would, it was just basically a means to go out that night, like make some money, so you had beer money to go out and hang out, with your buddies. So I started painting houses with him, and his business started to grow, and I wasn't into it as much as he was. So things like, where you tape the edges and stuff like that, I wouldn't bother with that so much. I would just kind of wing it, and he could see, we were a team, but my side of the I guess the professionalism was dipping a little bit, and we ended up one we had a massive paint fight, which was like one of the last houses I did, where we just went all out, and this person's on the outside of his house, wasn't inside, but we were throwing buckets of paint at each other, and that's when I think I was let go, and rightly so, I think.
It's a great way to go out, though.
Yeah, it was big.
What about you, Christina?
Well, I started acting when I was 7.
What
So
what job did you have before then? What were you
Yeah,
doing?
well,
yeah.
I actually did work in the summer times at the snack bar at the Montclair Beach Club. As soon as I became old enough, when I was 13, I got to be a snack bar girl. And then I also would babysit, but I was not trustworthy, and no one should have left their children with me. And my babysitting career ended one night when I almost got me and the kids arrested for egging a house down the street. So
Nice.
I love it.
Guys are both going out in blazes of glory, so I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. Kevin, I wanna throw in a real quick unrelated question for you as well, so you don't feel left out.
Thank you. You
Fans,
don't have to make me feel that way. Trust me.
yeah,
If I was in this, I want to talk to Christina too.
uh, fans are still hoping one day to see a Grown Ups 3. Can we keep hope alive? Have there been any conversations?
I think there have been, and I think you can keep hope alive. I can say that. I would keep a lot of hope alive, and I think things are, whether, if, yeah, I think something's happening. I don't know. I could say that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it does. Um, Now I know we're playing some ping pong here. We're going back and forth, but back to Guns Up. Uh, Last question for you both. Family is so important to the film and to the story being told. Can you both talk about how that topic is both so central to the narrative, and then also how you work to create the family dynamic between yourselves and your co-stars on set?
Right. Well, it's definitely central to this because it's really an exaggerated, hopefully exaggerated in some way, example of a lot of people's lives. As a family, you see the struggles you go through and trying to provide for your kids, and in this day and age, it feels like it becomes more and more, and they need more and more, and you've got to go out and do more and more, and parents, I mean, whether it's running them to soccer games and football, and practice and going back in this and getting them in this school to be the best and this and that. Sometimes we chase that to an incredible, at an incredible pace. In this movie, we do ridiculous stuff kind of to try to accomplish that. But and that is the center of this movie, the family. But to act as a family and to be that really comes down to working with people who are that way, like they feel that way, and you can connect with right away. And that is the danger. I don't care. how good, it's like if you don't have that element of kind of getting along and like we hit it off right away, and if you don't have that, you may have a successful movie or it may work, but it's never the same. Like to me, there's just scenes you can't fake, and like I don't know, I just felt like, and it's the little scenes, the connective tissue in a lot, when she's making the salad in the beginning and you come up behind her and you're talking, and it's the little stuff you're throwing back and forth, and talking about your dreams and things like that. There's a shorthand that just happens with people when you work with someone that you truly love and work with and have a great time with them. It shows, and that's it. It's basically that. So it's a long-winded way of saying when you work with great people, portraying family becomes effortless.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got really lucky. All of us really loved working together and being together and felt comfortable and at ease. And, Kiana and Leo were so great. And just everything sort of really
Yeah.
fell into place.